So this is going to be a play that I found that Carson Wentz underthrew his receiver. I see here that Carson Wentz, his accuracy is just a little bit off, and maybe if it's maybe it's technique and maybe it's something else, but Carson Wentz is just off. Right here we have a cover 2 right here on the bottom of the screen. We also have a one-on-one matchup right on top right here with Jalen Ramsey and the wide receiver. The wide receiver is going to beat Jalen Ramsey, and the wide receiver should stack the corner just a little bit more, but the ball is just placed right behind the receiver, and there's no way the receiver can adjust to the ball. So I'm just going to play it right now and see what you guys think. We have a good release by the wide receiver on the top right there. And you see he stacks. And look at the ball. Look at this ball placement. It's right here. Receiver's all the way up here. He has the DB beat. This is I mean, I'm not sure it's gonna be a touchdown, but this should be a completion. Carson Wentz is just off. And let's see where the ball lands. Right behind the wide receiver. It's just not good. It's not good enough, and I believe Carson Wentz could obviously do better. He's pressing right now. So we got the Eagles versus the Rams. We have a 3-by-2, 3 receivers on the bottom, 2 receivers on the top. Wentz is going to go through his progressions, early read snaps. He's going to read cover 3. At the last moment, you'll see a safety. Cover 3, we have the corners on the backside, playing their thirds. Other corner playing their thirds. You see, what Carson Wentz's problem, and a lot of people's talking about how Wentz is not showing up and he's not doing a good job with his reads. He's making ill-advised passes and things like that nature. But I believe Carson Wentz is still a good quarterback. It's just the weapons around him are dropping, and it's his mistakes. He's trying to do too much as a quarterback, and when you try to do too much as a quarterback, you seem to fail. And what Wentz's problem is, he's just fighting too hard. He's squeezing too much. He's just doing too much. And it costs him a lot of interceptions, and it costs him some turnovers. In this video, we're going to show how Carson Wentz is a tough quarterback who likes to stay in that pocket and makes tough throws and makes tough decisions. And right when the ball is hiked, you can see the cornerbacks, especially the cornerback on top, shading off. Looks like a traditional cover 3. We have here Carson Wentz goes through his progressions. It's going to stop it here. It's going to stop it here. And you see Carson Wentz getting held up, maybe by a defensive lineman, but you can see the toughness of the quarterback. He's getting held right here. Look at his base. Look at his arm. We have the receiver coming wide open eventually, right below the eagle, just right here. Cover 3, nice depth by the safety. I want him to react a little bit harder so he can fly on that ball and make that tackle. We have a good coverage right here on top. There, we have a good coverage on the outside, backside corner right here, and we also have a good coverage right down below. So that big gaping hole is going to be right in front of that safety. He's going to be playing deep third. Go ahead and play this video, finish it off. Nice step through, off balance, completion of the throw. Playing at fast speed. And look at this. It's a good play by Carson. Steps up, completes the ball. That's good football. See in the backside. See number 32. He's sitting right in that hole. Look at Aaron Donald. Get off the ball. This is a monster. Beasting. Completes the ball. We have a 3-by-1. We got 3 receivers up top, 1 wide receiver right down below. The defense looks like they're in a cover 1 right here. But what's really interesting is that they get off of that and they kind of try to bait Carson Wentz into throwing an interception. They break late and it becomes a cover 2. But with this, the safety doesn't get high enough on the cover 2, which is right here. The safety doesn't get high enough. The safety needs to be in the back, right about there to be on the cover 2. This safety is going to have his half right over here. The corners are going to get their jams on the wide receiver. And when you get jams on the wide receiver, you have to make the receiver release inside because it makes the safety's job a lot easier. The other corner is going to do a nice job of jamming just right up top right here. But let's go ahead and let this play out. Got a motion, goes right back. We see here, it's just a pitch and catch, and it's a tough play. It really is tough. Go through the beginning. Let's go right here. And I want you guys to look at the jams. Look at the jams that happen just right up top. Right below, right down to the bottom. Number one wide receiver right at the bottom. And look at the corners. It's inside release. See the outside release. The outside release makes this play work. So when you get that outside release, the corner is obviously going to be playing his flat. This safety right here should be right here playing his deep half. This is a coverage bust. And this is the only way they actually score on this play because it's a coverage bust. The safety's eyes are nowhere near where it should be. He's looking inside for some odd reason. It should be a cover 2. This safety needs to be back over here. 3 wide receiver is going to be coming right into his flat. So the corner's doing a great job. Wide receiver got outside release. The safety's job is to get to his half and play the ball. Doesn't happen, it's going to be a touchdown. It's a touchdown. And that's a defensive bust. And that drives coaches insane. That should never happen. We have a 3-by-2, 3 receivers on the bottom, 2 receivers on the top. Wentz is going to go through his progressions, early read snaps. He's going to read cover 3. At the last moment, you'll see a safety just right here. Just come down just around right here. Cover 3, we have the corners on the back side playing their thirds, other corner playing their thirds. And this is what I mean by Carson Wentz is just pressing too much. He's trying to do a little bit too much when he's in the game. Right here, we got a 2-by-2. We have cover 2 on the bottom screen with the corner with the 2 wide receivers. And on top, it looks like they're going to be playing quarters. Good job by the defense of playing their zone. And Carson Wentz has to recognize this and not make ill-advised throws. Take the sack or throw the ball away. All right. The ball is high. Carson Wentz is looking right to his left. He doesn't see it. He steps up to the pocket. Realizes he has a receiver going past this, but he sidearms it, overthrows, gets an interception. These are the plays Philadelphia fans, Philadelphia coaches, they cannot stand this. When you have plays like this, this is what haunts them. When you make a throw across your body, across the football field, if this ball is tipped, it's going to be a touchdown, actually. The ball wasn't tipped. The ball was overthrown. DB makes a good play. I mean, great play. He's right there at the right there at right time, Johnny on the spot. And it just shows you Carson Wentz is not fundamentally sound. He's pressing right now. So if you are a coach on the Philadelphia Eagles, I would highly suggest getting to Carson and breaking down, obviously, some of this film, which I bet they are, and I know they're doing. But he has to make the proper throw, and it's pretty much plain and simple. And I'm not sure if you need to simplify the offense, but this needs to happen in a quick manner, because if he continues to struggle, you're looking at a backup rookie quarterback could replace him. Maybe by week 8, maybe by week 9, maybe sooner, maybe later. But Carson Wentz definitely needs to pick this up.